Now I'm going to draw room zones. Let's zoom in. I can use Ctrl W shortcut. W comes from window. And now, indeed, while holding the left mouse key, I can select a kind of window indicating to the program the window, the range of the drawing that I wish to see. And while releasing the left mouse key, the scale has changed and I see this specific part of drawing. Now from the Structure tab, I will select the first tool, which is Room Zone. And now I have to click into two opposite corners of the room zone. So let's click here, and now we can find the place for the other corner. As you see, the program snaps cursor to the top, middle or bottom of the specific ceiling or floor. The best way is to draw room zones from the middle of one floor to the middle of the other. So then the borders of the room zones will be exactly in the middle of the floor. So this is one, and the second room zone, and the third. With snapping, this drawing is very easy. So now let's press escape, so we are again in the selection mode. We have drawn room zones, but we need also some data. Symbols, temperatures, but first of all heat loads of this room. If we've done calculation of heat load in our heat load software, we can import these results. To do that, we would go to Data menu and then Rooms, and with this button, Open New File, I can open the files with the results from heat load program. But in this example, we would just write this information. We can draw it either in the separate table, but I think it would be easier if we draw it in the table under the drawing, so we'll see exactly which room in the drawing we are entering information for. Let's press Ctrl A. Ctrl A selects everything, but we are now in the room zones mode, so everything, that means all the rooms. And now in the table, we can go through the table and the appropriate room zones highlights in the drawing. So let's say that this is room 1, the temperature would be 20, heat load, for example, 650 watts. And it would be just a room. Second one, also a room with 20 degrees Celsius. However, let's write much higher heat load, for example, 1500 watts. And room number 3, that would be a basement with the temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. And let's assume that this temperature results only from the heat gains from the other heated rooms, so the heat load would be 0. So this is an unheated basement, or heated in fact by the heat gains from the other rooms. So these are our 3 room zones, and that would be enough for our first simple example.